I'll never forget that night, the night I first saw the lonely dog. It was late, well past midnight, and I was walking home from a dinner with colleagues. The streets were eerily quiet, the only sounds being the echo of my footsteps and the occasional distant siren. As I turned the corner onto a dimly lit alley, I saw it, a small, shaggy dog standing in the shadows. I approached cautiously, my curiosity piqued. The dog's eyes gleamed in the darkness, and as I got closer, I noticed its fur was unkempt and matted. It looked up at me with a mixture of fear and longing. I reached out my hand tentatively, but it flinched away. I spoke softly, trying to reassure it, but the dog remained wary. It seemed so lost and alone, and I felt a pang of sympathy. As I crouched down, I noticed a strange mark on its collar, a symbol I couldn't quite make out in the dim light. Suddenly, the dog darted away into the shadows, disappearing into the night. I stood there startled, unsure of what had just transpired, but as I continued home, a chill crept up my spine. Over the next few days, I couldn't shake the image of that lonely dog from my mind. I found myself retracing my steps, searching for any sign of it, yet each time I came up empty-handed. Days turned into weeks, and then one evening, I saw it again. This time, it was lurking near the edge of a park, its eyes fixed on something in the distance. I approached cautiously, calling out softly. The dog turned towards me, and this time, it didn't run. As I knelt down beside it, I noticed the same mysterious symbol on its collar. Before I could react, the dog suddenly whimpered and took off into the park, leaving a trail of blood before merging with the shadows into a horrific 32-foot creature, who threw a cold glimpse to me. Haunted by this encounter, I started asking around, trying to uncover any information about this dog. That's when I stumbled upon a disturbing revelation, a local legend about a spectral hound said to roam these streets, a harbinger of misfortune. Now, as I sit here recounting this tale, I can't help but wonder if that lonely dog is something more than it appears. Was it a lost soul seeking companionship or something far darker? And as the nights grow longer and the shadows deepen, my mind begins to drift away from my control. My body shakes without control and my hands move by themselves. As I see the smile of the dog unveil from shadows, I can't shake the feeling that this story is far from over.